I'm Canadian Waffle, and today we're talking about one of two brand new game modes in Terraria, Journey's End. This game mode is known as Journey Mode, and it gives you many creative powers to use in your world, every one of which we will cover today. However, it's slightly more roundabout than usual to play with Journey Mode, so stay tuned to find out how. Before we begin, I'd like to quickly cover the YouTube stuff, so if you learned something new in today's video, it would be greatly appreciated if you subscribe and like the video. Now, without further ado, let's explore all the brand new possibilities of Journey Mode. Alright, so here we are in the main menu, and this is where our journey starts to creating a Journey Mode world and character. That's right, we need to have a Journey Mode character. You might have noticed if you've played that there is a journey option for your character, and this is because we'll just put it in. This is because for a Journey Mode character, you need for a Journey Mode playthrough, you will need both a Journey Mode character, but also going to need a Journey Mode world, and a Journey Mode character can only enter Journey Mode worlds, and a Journey Mode character. And a Journey Mode character cannot enter any other world, so if you've got a normal mode world or a master mode world, expert, anything like that, you can't play with your Journey Mode character, so they are exclusive for each other. Here we go, we've got our little teal waffles boy. And now we just need to go and make a new world. I'll just call it Waffles as well so that we don't get confused. We'll keep it at small, journey, and I prefer corruption. So there we go. And now that my world has fully loaded and been created, we can just press play, and we're going to hop in. Now you'll see that you'll immediately notice that I start with some new stuff. So you begin as a Journey Mode character with a pair of fledgling wings. You get a magic mirror, 100 rope, 100 torches, a quick finch staff, an iron hammer, iron axe, an iron pickaxe, and an iron short sword. So you get a little bit of an upgrade from your normal characters. Now this is because Journey Mode is essentially the easiest game mode in the game. And there's a number of reasons why, and I'm going to show you all of them now. So, if we go into here, you might have noticed when I was explaining earlier that when I was mousing over, it says research to unlock duplication, and we'll get to that last, so hang in there. But first, you might have also noticed that there is this bunny or power menu. There's a whole bunch of things. So we're gonna go bottom to top here, starting with the enemy difficulty slider. So in Journey Mode, you can choose exactly how difficult your enemies are, all the way from half their normal difficulty at normal mode, all the way up to the master mode difficulty of 3 times as difficult. And when you're up there, you also get that extra accessory slot. That's quite lovely to have. Next up, you've got in the infection spread button, so you can enable or disable that. This only changes how it works in hard mode. If you are in pre-hard mode, there's nothing to worry about. The corruption and crimson never spread. But if you are in hard mode and don't want your corruption, crimson, or hollow spreading, you can disable it right here. Third on our list is the personal power menu, which has 3 more tabs. You have God mode, so you cannot take any damage or be killed. You're immune to drowning and burning up in lava and all the good stuff. So basically, nothing hurts you. You also automatically start with increased placement range. So normally you would not be able to place very many blocks up. However, if we chop down some trees to grab some wood real quick, you'll see that we are able to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 whole blocks in the air. It's pretty great. It's very helpful for your building. And then the last tab is the enemy spawn rate slider. So you can have 0 enemy spawns. This also includes things like critters like rabbits and squirrels and such. Or you could have all the way up to 10 times the normal enemy spawns. So in the daytime, at the start of the game, you would be harassed with slimes and squirrels and bunnies and such. And at the nighttime, would get harassed with zombies and demon eyes in incredible numbers. Moving on, we have the weather menu. So you can open the wind control slider to get wind coming up from the east or west, which I think it's really great actually that they allow you to choose the direction. It gives you a lot of control. That's very lovely to have. And then you also have the wind change enabled or disabled. So this is basically whether or not you allow the world naturally to say, hey, it's gonna be windy now, or hey, it's not gonna be windy anymore. Another nice control touch. Then down here you've got the rain control slider. So you can go all the way to monsoon, you can spit out a nice drizzle, you can be halfway between there. You get a ton of options, and you can go down to the clear sky as well. And then similar to the wind change, you've got the rain change, and that basically does the same thing as the wind change did. However, it is now for rain. Fifth on our list is the time menu, which gives you a bunch of options, but they're all mainly the same. First off, you've got the time speed slider, so you can speed up how fast time goes. You can see if I'm all the way up to 24 times, the clouds go really fast, the sun is setting incredibly speedily. I can put it down and they'll slow down a little bit. I can go all the way back to normal, and that's great. But next up, you've got these 4 options. Change time to dawn, noon, dusk, or midnight. And that does about what you think it does. You got dawn, just before the sun rises. You can instantly change it to noon, where it's nice and bright in the middle of the day, and where I will be keeping it probably for the rest of this video. You've got dusk, just after the sun has set, and midnight, right when the moon is highest. And then the last button on here is the time button. And you can choose to freeze time if you wish. This does not mean that enemies will no longer move and nothing moves or anything like that. Instead, it simply means that the daytime cycle will not continue until you unfreeze time. So you can still set it to different times yourself, but it will not actually change from where you set it until you unfreeze time. Now our last 2 features come in a bit of a pair, but we're going to talk about research and then duplication, because you need to get through research first. So how research works, it is another journey mode exclusive feature, and this is why people have called it sort of creative mode, but not really. And this is because if you say put in 100 rope, you see it starts you out with the amount you need. Research it, and now if you go into your duplication menu, you've got it right there. So if I'm not explaining it very well, you can put in as many items as you need to unlock duplication in the research tab. So you can see for the iron pickaxe, you only need to research one. So you put the one in, you press the research button, and then now you go into your duplication menu, and you can duplicate that pickaxe as much as you want. With stuff like banners, it only takes one. With something like a torch, it takes 100. With walls, it takes 400, and so on and so forth. And I hope that pretty much explains how the whole journey mode features work. And I hope that you learned something and are going to do something great with these wonderful new powers that you have gained. Other than that, I'd like to give a little shout out to my Discord. If you have not yet joined it, it's a great place. You can talk to me when I'm not in the comments section, and you can just hang out. I am on there all the time, so it's a great way to interact with me and some of my other viewers like yourself. Otherwise, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay optimistic. You know, we'll get through these times. We will. It'll happen. It's just taken a little bit longer than expected. So without further ado, thank you everybody for watching, and goodbye.